Hey guys, welcome back to Nate's Journey. So in today's video, I'm doing a protein review. I went over to Walmart the other day, over in the clearance section, and I found this GNC lean shake. It was $7, and I figured, why not pick it up? Typically, I don't really drink protein powder. I usually like to get my protein from whole food sources like beef and chicken and eggs and stuff like that, but I mean, when you see this for $7, I mean, it's kind of a steal. I am lactose intolerant, so I am going to be drinking it with oat milk. It's probably not the best idea to really even have this, but I think it's going to be worth it. So, taking a look at this, this protein, it's got 180 calories, which is a little bit higher, but this is mainly a whey concentrate protein. So what does whey concentrate mean? So whey protein goes through a filter. And basically, you know, whey concentrate protein is going to be less filtrated than whey isolate. So typically, like you'll see either whey concentrate or isolate. Isolate's just going to have a lot less carbs and fat. So this one is not going to be as filtered as a whey isolate. So it's going to be, like I said, higher and the carbs and the fat section. This looks like a pretty good protein. The ingredient list isn't horrible. Whey protein concentrate, maltodextrin, cocoa, milk protein concentrate, natural artificial flavors, whey protein isolate, oat bran, cellulose powder, coconut oil, corn syrup, solids. I mean, it's definitely not a horrible ingredient list. I've seen a lot worse. But it's also kind of interesting because this is almost kind of like a multivitamin too. They add a lot of fiber in this, 8 grams of dietary fiber. And there's also like a lot of micronutrients in here, like vitamin B12, vitamin B6, you know, like a bunch of things like zinc, copper, chromium, calcium, vitamin C, niacin, everything like that. It looks pretty good, and I want to rank it. I'm not really like the craziest protein powder fanatic, so I've not really had a bunch of powders in my day, but I think it should be interesting to see kind of where this ranks out of the ones I've had. One that I really like that I do pick up, that I used to get was Dimetize. That was always a pretty good one. I'll jam my finger in there and open this up, but it looks pretty good. I'll put that there for now. So this one comes with a really big scooper. Kind of show that to the camera, but it is really big, and there's kind of all the powder right in there. So it says 1 serving is 1 heaping scoop, so it's probably going to be a little over the brim. But let's get the shaker opened up and let's put some oat milk in there. I just had a pretty good sized breakfast. I had a lot of oatmeal and some eggs and stuff like that, so I'm really not going to have a lot of this. I don't know if I'm even going to do a full scoop. I might do like a half a scoop. I'm just going to take a couple sips of it and see kind of how I feel about this, because like I said, I don't really have protein powder consistently, so it should be interesting. And we'll give it a good little shake here. And let's see how it tastes. I really like that. That's a really good powder. Obviously, like I said, it is whey concentrate, so it's probably going to have a little bit more flavor because it's high in the protein and the fat section. It's also got 2 grams added sugar. Sometimes a lot of protein powders don't really have a lot of added sugar, so that probably gives us a boost. But 180 calories, 25 grams of protein, the calories are a bit high, but it's really good. Honestly, that's still decent macronutrients. Like, that's not that bad. I really like it. I guess the best way that I could describe it would is that it has almost like a hot chocolate kind of flavor to it. Obviously, I'm drinking this cold. This is obviously chilled, unsweetened oat milk, but I really like that. I would give this like an 8.5 out of 10. So like an 85 out of 100. It's really solid, and I think, you know, it's very thick, very, very thick. And so I think that kind of gives it, you know, it kind of makes it go down very, you know, good and very smooth. But the 8 grams of fiber in this is a lot of fiber. You know, like I talked about, it's like a multivitamin. Obviously, the dosages of the vitamins aren't crazy high, but, you know, if you think that you have like low vitamin A, or you think you might, you know, not be taking enough vitamin C or niacin, you know, like take a scoop of this a day. It's pretty good. It's really good. I like it. Not the best protein I've ever had. Like I said, I've had Dimetize back, you know, a couple years ago when I would drink protein powder more consistently. Dimetize would be one that I would usually have a lot, and I think the Fruity Pebbles one was the one that I used to really like. I've read a lot of reviews on the Fruity Pebbles protein, and a lot of people think that it gets very, very like kind of like artificial after a while. And that was kind of always my thing with protein powder. You know, you'll have it for a long period of time, but then after a while, it'll accumulate a very weird like artificial taste like over time. That's kind of why I usually recommend kind of switching from powder to powder. But obviously, protein powders are not cheap. And like I said, you know, at the start of the video, like $7 on clearance. You know, it's got that little clearance sticker right there. It's a very good deal, and I would honestly highly recommend this powder if you find it in clearance. But I think it's only $15. Yeah, $15.90 traditionally. It's only 12 servings. You know, but you know, you do the math. You know, the whole jar's got 300 grams of protein in it. So, you know, take a scoop a day for 12 days. It's not bad. That's like under $1 a scoop. So, overall, you know, short and sweet video, but it's a really good protein powder. Like I said, not the best, but for the price, $7, I would give it an 8.5 for flavor. As far as like, you know, value-wise for the money on clearance, it's easily a 10. So, yeah, this is bomb. One of the best powders I've probably had. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.